During this season of Lent, I have extended an invitation to every member, every person in our diocese to make what is known as a Marian Consecration. You may have heard of it. It's a consecration to the Immaculate Heart of Mary. And why do we consecrate ourselves? Why do we put our lives in Mary's Immaculate Heart? Well, the reason is because no one is closer to Jesus than Mary, for a number of reasons. Not only because Mary is and always is Jesus' mother. She's still Jesus' mother, and she still has that mother's love, that mother's connection to her son, but also because of her spiritual connection. Mary's is full of the Holy Spirit. Remember, the angel said to Mary, "Hail, full of grace, the Lord is with you." And of course, it astounded her to hear those words. But Mary always is in connection with the Holy Spirit. So there's no better way of gaining access to the heart of Jesus, to God's heart, if you will, than through the heart of Mary. So that's basically what it's all about. We put ourselves in Mary's heart. She leads us fast track to the heart of Jesus himself. And it's the heart of Jesus that is so full of mercy. The Marian Consecration was developed by Father Louis de Montfort, and there are many ways in which we can make that consecration. Usually we would do it over a period of preparation for 33 days, and there is in fact a book written by Father Michael Gately called 33 Days to Morning Glory. You can follow that. But many of the saints have advocated this particular way of getting close to God's mercy through the heart of Mary. St. Pope John Paul II, Maximilian Kolbe, and Mother Teresa were all beneficiaries, as they would say, of God's mercy through the heart of Mary. And by making this sort of spiritual retreat, Lent is an ideal time to do it. We can each day learn a little bit more about how it is that we can come closer to Jesus' mercy. One of the things I don't know that we often think about, and I remember hearing this before myself and not quite understanding what it means. Perhaps you've heard the expression, consoling the heart of Jesus. And maybe that, I hope that has meaning for you, but I have to be honest that I said, well, how does Jesus need to be consoled? He's not suffering anymore. He died once and for all and rose. But it was pointed out, it came to me, and I learned through making this consecration, that Jesus still has a human heart. That Jesus still feels, because of his human nature, still feels a compassion for us, an empathy for us, a closeness to us, a yearning for our love through his human heart. And one of the things that Jesus continues to do is to pour out his graces, to offer us so many opportunities, so many mercies, so many opportunities of conversion, of grace, of real change in our lives, so we can get out of depression and get out of resentment and get out of anxiety or sometimes even envy or hatred or a sense of somehow not being included because somebody put us down or because we feel rejected by a love that never was returned. Jesus wants us to have that mercy because he wants us to know his love, which can conquer any of our fears or anxieties. Here's the point. He feels that pain of our rejection. I think one of the frustrations about being God is loving so much and not having that love returned. And one way of returning that love for God is by listening to the Lord, accepting his mercy. And no better way to do it than by turning to Mary herself, who knows her son like no one else does. I invite you to make this consecration. You can find all the information you need online at our diocesan website, www.rcda.org, and you can just follow the links to the Mercy page. And I hope that you'll join me. On the day after Divine Mercy Sunday, I will be at the cathedral making my own consecration to the Divine Mercy. I hope I'll see you there. God bless you.